Hey everybody, this is Anna Khayos for another Anna Khayos Fitness. Today's day 12. Yesterday was my first day back at the office. It was really good. Unfortunately, it was a very long shift. I asked my roommate, who's also my best friend, to drive me to work. I was still taking my pain medications, and the last thing that I wanted to do was, it's technically considered driving under the influence. So if you're still taking your medications, especially if you're still like taking the Valium mixed with I think it's cortisone, it's like Prozac. So I would suggest to have someone else drive for you. Um, so I went to work, everything went well. I am very blessed that I work a desk job, so I actually had the opportunity to work at my desk. And I also have awesome, coworkers that if anything went wrong, I could just count on them to help me. But everything went well. If I couldn't walk to get my job done, I just could roll around to the office. It was pretty great. The only negative was I wore a pair of jeans yesterday. They do tell you to keep your clothes as loose as possible where you're healing. And because I work in an office setting, I didn't want to wear sweatpants, but it didn't work out very well. I was a size 10 before I went into the surgery. I'm now, because of the swelling, I found a size 14. Those seem to fit pretty well, and it was really loose. And I thought that would do the trick, but unfortunately, after an 8-hour shift, you kind of start feeling it. Plus, you're not laying in an angle, you're literally sitting. So apparently those jeans, even though I couldn't feel it, it was digging right into my tummy. And I felt that by the end of the day yesterday. I was pretty much depleted energy-wise, but everything else was really good. So today, I did not give a crap. Today, I had my, Captain America beanie because they keep my office for whatever reason close to 60 degrees. I do not know why. And I'm wearing my baggy jacket. I love this thing. I've had this thing for like 10 years with Megatron in the back. Hell yeah. And then, my sweatpants and my comfy slip-on shoes. The way I see it, I showed up to work. I did my task, and they know I had surgery. So what are they gonna do? I'm like, you could either have me at work and have me do my job, or you can have me at home where I'm delaying the project for another week. So yeah, so everything went well. The one surprising thing that I came across, and this is something I haven't talked about, is how much my appetite has changed. One of the things that you have to realize when you get a tummy tuck is one of the procedures that you get. Not only do they cut out the excess flesh, stretch it down, in some cases they make you a new belly button, or they reconnect a new section of skin to your previous belly button, which is what they did to me. And then so they lifted the breasts, and that was like about 6-inch lift up. But they also, what they had to do, they had to grab my abs and they had to literally stitch them together. Apparently, where you have cases like myself, where at one point I was over 300 pounds, or if you've ever been pregnant as a female, obviously because guys can have kids, but if you've been hefty either as a female or a male, or you've ever been pregnant as a female, apparently your ab muscles tend to separate. So in my case, because I've been heavy and I lost weight, and then I became heavy again and then I lost weight, they had to literally stitch my abs for about 4 inches in. So what that has done to my appetite, it has actually even decreased the amount that I can eat. And I know the doctor told me that because of the tummy tuck and the compression bands, your stomach is going to feel a lot smaller and your organs are going to be compressed in. And I actually started feeling it when I went to work yesterday. So what's, and anybody who knows me, here, let me show you. I'm not sure if you guys seen some of my previous videos. I have this rule of thumb. Let me pick a better container. I have a rule of thumb where I use basic containers like this for my food, and I only fill it up to about 2/3. This way I'm not overeating, and as you can see, that's a pretty good portion. And if I still have enough space, I'll eat like a little snack, which would be like a fruit or some vegetables on the side or whatever. But because my everything's so compressed, now I can barely eat the 2/3. And if I want the snack, I have to wait about an hour later before I can eat it. So that's been an interesting experience that I've been encountering. So for the most part, if you're like me, before I did the procedure, I ate about 5 to 6 meals a day. My 5 to 6 meals have actually cut back a little bit to 2 to 3 meals. So technically I'm eating 3 meals, but it's still 6 meals because I have my meal with my little snack. So I'm pretty much just eating every couple hours. Now, with that in mind, you might want to be careful what kind of foods you take with you. I have to take all my meals to work. There's nothing near me to eat, and I make sure I try to take everything that's healthy. When you're pretty much not moving, I know some people tend to eat out of boredom, and I know I can be that way. I've been in both ends of the, food issue. So I try to make sure that I keep healthy snacks like at least cherry tomatoes or carrots or celery sticks and stuff like that on me. So when you are recovering, make sure you do not overstuff your fridge with junk food. It's actually even bad for your recovery. They even suggest for you to mainly try to eat whole foods. So if you're craving potato, eat the potato. Do not eat French fries because they're processed. So eat whole, not processed. So I've been eating a lot of fruits and veggies. And it also helps with my digestive system because, at least for me, I'm used to eating them. If you're not used to eating them, you might end up gassy. But for me, I eat fruits and vegetables. So it worked out well, and it helps with my digestive system because when you take the pain meds, it constipates you. And that's another video for a whole other day. So, but yeah, so it's been a great, I'm working pretty good. I'm obviously still taking it slow. I can bathe on my own now, which has been great. I can actually get to the shower, like I mentioned a couple videos ago. And I'm just recovering little by little. So I miss the gym, I miss the crew, but I'm doing this for me, and I want this really bad. So I'm doing the best I can. So to stay on track even when I'm down. So, but anyway, guys, make sure to check out my Facebook, my Instagram, my Pinterest, also my YouTube channel, and don't forget about my GoFundMe. Like I said, if you cannot donate to my cause, I understand. Just share my link. Just share my link because there's other people that are going to the same thing that I am. But anyway, this has been Anna Khayos for Anna Khayos Fitness, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.